Hey everyone, welcome back to Code Meets World. And today I'm doing a bit of a different kind of video. In the past, I've been solving neat code problems myself or with ChatGPT, but today I thought I would just have some fun with ChatGPT and see if I just ask it to build a game in Python and just see what happens. And the trick is, I'm going to keep asking it to make the game more complex every single time it gives me something. And I'm just curious to see what in the world it builds and what it thinks of. So I'm going to start by just saying, can you write, let's do Python code to make a game. So it's going to make a text-based game, it looks like, which is great. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a guessing game, which makes a lot of sense. That's a very common type of game that you might learn to do when you're first learning Python. So let me just paste in exactly what ChatGPT wrote, and then let's run that. It says, welcome to the guessing game. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Can you guess what it is? So I'm going to guess 50. Too high, try again. I'm doing binary search here, so it's lower than 50, so I'll guess 25. Too high, so I'll guess 12. Still too high, so we'll try 6. Still too high, so 3, 2. It took me 6 guesses. So that's pretty cool. um, all I took was one short sentence, and ChatGPT has made this cool guessing game for us. But I'm not satisfied with this game, and I would like to see what else ChatGPT can do. So I'm going to go back to the prompt and say, thanks, because I want to be nice to it. Can you make the game more complex? And let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like ChatGPT did not understand what I wanted it to do at all and started working on a completely different game. So it looks like ChatGPT did not understand what I meant when I said to make the game more complex, and it just jumped straight to an entirely other game. So, true to my word, I'm going to put this in, and we're going to play it. So, welcome to the adventure game. You find yourself in a dark, spooky forest. What will you do? Look for a way out, search for items, rest, and regain strength. I'll go ahead and search for items. So I'm searching, I find a bag and a map. I now have the following items, bag and map. And the game ended. What if I started again? Okay, so ChatGPT made a game here, and that's cool. But there really isn't a game. The game sort of ends just as soon as I pick an option. So we're going to go back and say, thanks, but the game ends after one choice. Can you make the game continue letting you pick options throughout the adventure? And let's see what we get here. Okay, so it looks like ChatGPT understood what I said, and now they can explore the forest until they win or lose. So let's copy this and see what we get. So I'm going to replace this completely, clear this, and let's run it. So the same prompt, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to search for items. So I have a bag and a map. So now I get the same three options. I'm going to search for items again and see what happens. So it just added the same two items to my bag. Interesting. So let me rest and regain some strength. I feel better now. Let me rest again. So that did the same thing. I'll look for a way out. Oh, okay, I have another prompt. Follow the path to the left or to go left. I come to a river. I will go upstream. Oh, I did it. I escaped. That's cool. Let me run it again and pick some different options. So I'll look for a way out. I'll go left again. And I'll cross the river. Oh, I lost. So I get to, it seems as if when I lose, I get to try playing again. So let me go right this time. There's a cave. I can go in the cave. You need a key to open the treasure chest. You have successfully escaped from the forest. Okay, wait, what? Was one of the items... So I have a bag and a map. I wonder if I go to the cave now, what happens? So I'll go right. I'll enter the cave. I need a key to open the treasure chest. Okay, this is interesting. So what if I go back to ChatGPT now and say, can you add to the game? Or I'll say, can you update the game so that the items are actually used to solve the story. I'm not sure if it's going to understand what I mean. Let's see. Okay, so in this version, I think ChatGPT, since I just have the free version, I think my the amount of space that I can get, or the amount of solution that I can get back in one request is limited. So it's given me the answer in a few chunks. So let me add in that first bit. And let me come down and copy the second part and see where this is meant to go. Okay, so I had to piece some of the responses together into the right code, and I'm trying not to read it, so I don't know what the right story is to solve it. Um, right, I don't need this. There we go. Okay, great. So I just had to fill in a few things, but all the rest of this code is from ChatGPT, and I've been trying not to read any of the code, just hooking it together, so I don't accidentally see how to solve it or anything like that. So let's go ahead and run it. So same thing. I'm going to start out resting. Oh, I can't rest anymore. Okay, interesting. So I'll keep exploring. Oh, I had an option to use an item there. That's cool. So why don't I search for items? I find a bag with some supplies and a map. What if I try to use an item? I'll try to use the bag. I don't know how to use this item yet. That's so cool. Can I search for more items? Okay, so it still lets me find them twice. What if I try to use the map? I used the item successfully. Okay, I'll look for a way out. Let me try to find that cave again if it's still there. Okay, so I can enter the cave. It's too dark to see anything. You need a key to open the treasure chest. I've successfully escaped the forest. Right. So let's see if any of the other paths actually allow me to use the items. I'll keep going. A dead end. Look for a way out. So I'll go left, try to cross the river. You lose. What will you do next? Use an item. You don't have any items. Okay, so this is getting a bit tedious here. I don't think it's quite. So this is getting quite tedious here. It's not quite doing what I want it to do. So I'm gonna give it one more go. So I will say, can you update the game so that we have to find a key to open the treasure chest, and we have to key to find the treasure chest, which gives us a trophy, but the game continues. We then have to find a raft to cross the river, and this leads to the end of the game with the user winning. Okay, I'm giving it a lot of updates here. Let's see what happens. Okay, I need to do a little bit of piecing together again, so let me do that. Okay, so now we have ChatGPT's updated version, which says it should follow the requirements. Let's see if that's true. So let's look for a way out of the forest, which I did. And nothing happens. So why don't I search? Okay. Okay, so I've updated everything now. And let's play the game and see if it has this right. So let's start by looking for a way out of the forest. So directions, I can go left or right. I'm going to go right towards the cave. I'm going to enter the cave, but it's too hard to see anything. You need a key to open the treasure chest. So it actually ended the game there. So that's something that we could ask it to improve. So let's search for useful items. Okay, so now I found a key. So now let's keep exploring. We'll look for a way out. We'll go right. We'll enter the cave. Okay, so I found a trophy, but it didn't do anything with the raft. Let's go towards the water and see if anything happens. We'll try to cross the river. Yeah, okay, it didn't really work. All right, well, let's call this here for today. It's well, I have to escape, don't I? Let's look for a way out. Let's go left and go up the river. Okay, so I escaped. let's call it that. But yeah, this was just a fun little experiment to see what ChatGPT would do if I started building a game. And this has given me, I have lots of other ideas for other text-based adventures that we can try to build together. But I'll be back with another video about this soon. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this sort of content where we just build a game together. Yeah, I'll try to think of some more interesting scenarios that we can do next time. But thanks so much for watching. This is Code Meets World, and I will see you next time.